What it do, my cannonballs? What it do? I'm still over here snacking. Mm. I'm having me a little snack. I can't eat too much. Well, really, nothing too heavy. But this is what it is. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, today has been a day. Today has been a day for your boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. But today was well, I would say in this day, on my way to the store, I was getting me some things, and it was a robbery there. While I was in the store, I walked in. The man got my attention. He told me he had to run somebody off, earlier that was trying to go in there and take a bunch of like face products. And then someone else, as he was telling me this, someone else walked in. They walked in, had a cart, and it's almost like he scoped them out. So what he did, and I walked behind him. He followed the man, and he noticed the man had a cart, and he was putting like these big ass detergents like Tide in a basket, and he was really trying to get on out of there. You know, me personally, I wasn't scared because where I live at, that store have a lot of people coming in shoplifting, but it was just like unreal at times. Well, for me, it was just like unreal, just to actually see this in action. Just to be right there up close. I'm glad the guy didn't swing on the old man that I talked to up there. He's a nice man. He cool. He see me. He know I'm a regular. But I'm glad that man didn't try to fight him over some washing powder. Like come on. Or, you think you're gonna get out of CVS with that? Mm-mm. Now don't get me wrong. There are people up there. I mean, there are people out there that has gotten away with a lot more. But that guy, he got that washing detergent. He only got two, I would say, two little boxes of it, and he left out of the exit door, not the front entrance. And I'm like, oh my goodness! And then the alarm went off. I believe the guy must have had a getaway car because the police came real quick and they couldn't find him. They couldn't find him. But my thing is, CVS has told their employees not to chase after thieves, which is, well, for me, I feel like it is a good thing not to chase after them. But what about your employees' your safety? Like, hell, if any damn thing, hell, tell them to go to the back. Because that's like $1 billion corporation right there. They got the funds, they got insurance, they can afford any losses. You know, but when it comes to the employees, they don't seem to really care. About their safety. You know, although we are in the hood, we're just on a little bit of. I would say we in the better side of the hood. You go down the street, I would say you go down a few miles, cause you're gonna be right there in the hood. If you're from the Rock, about Pickpack and 12th Street. You know about those places. But cause I grew up over there. Oh my goodness, that's the West Side, baby. The West Side is the best side, but sometimes it can be the worst side. Well, all of them can be West Side, South Side, East Side, North Side, all of them. But yeah, it was just something. I would hope that my partner that I talked to up there, he would take a strap with him next time, or have something on him, maybe some mace. Hell, mace a nigga out, and then lock the doors and get on out of the stove, you know. Cause me personally, if I was an employee there, I ain't finna stop you. I ain't finna stop you, especially if the pay ain't good. And if it was good, I still wouldn't stop you. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, go right ahead and take it. Do what you do. You on camera, not me. Mm-mm. I mean, since I can't chase after you, what's the point of me even trying to stop you? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Mm-mm. So as for me, I'm not finna chase after no thief. Mm-mm. You ain't finna try to cut me over some product. over some, some product that ain't got my name on it, and even if it did, I would have insurance on my shit. But yeah, that was kind of wild. It really was wild. But I'm glad everybody was okay. You know, I'm glad everybody was okay because the last person that came up in there today threatened to spray. She said, well, he told me that she said, everybody leave, everybody. If you don't want to get sprayed, you need to leave the store now. Just acting a fool. And then this was a black lady because she was trying to really get, hit a lick really, really good. But she failed because eventually she got scared too. She got scared too because my partner told her, if you ready to shoot, I'm ready to go. And and I guess that even made her rethink what she was really saying because she got up and out the door. Mm-hmm. With the scope, quick, fast, and a hurry. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. If you're gonna steal, you need to be well. I shouldn't even suggest that, but it's the truth. I'm finna say it. If you're gonna steal, you need to be very, very slick at it. You need to be very, very slick at it. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause if you can't be slick and sneaky, no ass gonna get caught red-handed. Mm-hmm. But for me, honestly, for me, it ain't really worth stealing, especially in your adult life right now, because that's just you know where you're going. And even if you wasn't an adult, you know, it ain't worth it. It ain't really worth it. Like I would suggest the desperate ones out there. If you're gonna get some money, well, I would say if you're low on monies, wait till your money get back up and go get what you need out of these stores. It's not worth going to jail over some candy, some makeup, detergent. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. And then not only are you going to be embarrassed, but your family going to be embarrassed, and then the state, well, no, not the state, but the city, because it's going to be all over Facebook. Because anytime someone gets locked up around here, if they have did something silly like that, or this, I would say either kill somebody, their faces be all over Facebook. And like today, I seen a few of my I seen a few classmates, today when I was scrolling on the Facebook. They going down for murder, and it's been going on ever since I've been out of high school. I've been seeing, you know, just people that I would never even thought would do certain things that that they have done. Because a lot of them, for me, they may have had it hard, but they also could have something. They could have did a whole 360. You know what I'm saying? But I guess sometimes when you're desperate, you do desperate things. For some people, not everybody's not like that. Everybody's not waking up and saying, "Oh, I'm going to the store to steal today." Everybody's not like that. But yeah, it's just it's sad when you see folks, out there doing stuff like that. It's not worth it. Because you may get away with it once, but just think about it, going back and being greedy. And see, when you be too greedy, that's how you get caught. Being too greedy will get you caught up real quick. I mean, look at the scammers, for instance. They really think, using other people's identities is, and, it's the thing to do. It's the thing to do, and I'm not gonna get caught. Well, eventually, they may not get you right now, but they just putting paperwork on you, letting them papers stack and stack and stack on how many names that you don't use to get some money that was not yours. You know, I ain't never really been into that, but if y'all want to take those risks and go out there and do those things, go right ahead. Go right ahead, because you're going to prison. Mm-hmm. You ain't going to the county. You'll be babysit. You're going to the prison. You know, you're going to prison. That's why I don't be feeling sorry for people that make. Well, I'm saying I don't feel sorry for my peers and older people too that I may know that make decisions like that, because ain't nobody force you to do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all have choices to do right and to do wrong, but it's best to do right, because if you do wrong, you may not pay for the consequences now, but down the line, that will follow you, and you will end up, dealing with something that you did years ago, or a couple of days ago, or a week or two ago, or a year ago. It can all come back. whatever, I would say whatever we put out in this universe, it will come back to us, whether good or bad. And that's just being real. That's why it's important to really watch what you say. And I'm really trying to work on myself and watch what I say, because I done said a whole bunch of nasty words. Just being pissed, but for a little second, because I feel like I need to talk my stuff, but at the same time, I sometimes I do regret certain things I have said. But you know what? I I said it, so I deal with it. But yeah, you just gotta just watch what you do, how you do people, because hey, like I always say, how you treat people will be a reflection on how someone is going to treat you. It is the truth, and that's my motto. I came up with that. So if you're somebody else saying that they stole it from me, it's the truth. How you treat people will be a reflection on how people treat you. And that's deep, ain't gonna lie. I done seen a lot of people out here that have came encounters with me, and that was kind of like not so nice to me. And when I didn't even come at them wrong. And, you know, life ain't really treating them that well right now. You know, people don't even want to be around them, let alone talk to them, you know, all because of how they have treated, you know, maybe others, and just treated people in general. I put it like this: treat people in general. Expect what you put out to come right back to you, because it's just never it would never change. It would never change. If you think you can just go walk, if you think you can just be walking around here thinking that you're not going to get anything back, any bad karma back to you, even when you're out here in this world and doing things that's not good. Oh my goodness, you're going to get that back to you. You're going to get it back sooner or later. It will come back. That's why it's important just to think before you know you do certain things. Me personally, I tell myself that too all the time, because I have done some things that was sneaky, and I have got my karma back, and I'm bold enough to say it. Everybody won't be bold enough like me to admit it. Yeah, I done did some shady stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you, I did some shady stuff, and I got my karma back to me. It didn't happen the next day, or the next week, or the next year, but it happened. You know, and I honestly, in all honesty, I couldn't even blame nobody but myself, because I made the choices to do, not so good things to certain individuals, at that time in my life. But yeah, hopefully people will learn and wake up and smell the coffee, you know, just wake up and smell the coffee. And another thing, so we're gonna switch this topic up. I was looking at the whole Boosie thing. Now, me personally, I really do feel like Boosie probably shouldn't even responded back to his daughter online, you know, because you're just adding more fuel to the fire. And me personally, I have gotten tired of Boosie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have gotten tired of Boosie, and I know his music is timeless, but for me, it done timed out for me, because I don't want to hear all that. I don't know what it is about me, you guys, but I don't care to listen to all that shit that I grew up on. Yeah, it's nice to bop your head to it here and there, but other than that, I don't care to listen to it. It's played out. But that's beside the point. Boosie should have just kept that, behind closed doors. I don't give a damn if your daughter came out here saying crazy things about you. You know, keep that, keep your opinions about whatever she may have said to yourself. She will deal with that later on down the line. The consequences of how she's talking to you down the line. Because she's still young. She may think she know it all right now, because I thought well, honestly, I thought I knew I thought I knew it all when I was that age, but I didn't. I'm telling you, I'm still learning today. But she'll eventually, hopefully, they can kind of mend that relationship. If not, give it to God, let it go, just let it go, just let it go. Because honestly, you guys, I'm gonna tell you like this, because I noticed this about a lot of people that is in the industry and that has did music and sold millions or thousands, some hundreds, some thousands of copies of music, well, records. I mean, you know, um, I noticed how anytime they speak, they get more notoriety by the words that they say than the music and the craft. And I would hate to be an artist, and my music is not being noticed, you know, but my words when I have commentary, that's it's kind of just that's really that's being noticed more than my music, and I would be so upset. Like, oh my goodness, I honestly honestly that would make me want to shut up. That would really make me want to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh my goodness, I can get all this attention by the words that I'm saying, but when it comes to me in behind that booth, no one's really talking about it. That's why I would suggest some of these people that is an industry to just make more music. You know, it's okay to be vocal, but make more music. Put out good quality music because a lot of this stuff is trash nowadays. You know, a lot of this stuff is trash nowadays. Hmm. It ain't even worth listening to. That's why. That's why I would say that's why you hear the majority of the time you hear people playing songs from the '60s, '50s, and '70s and '80s and maybe even the '90s. Because this new stuff is just trash. It's trash. Not even worth it. But yeah, I hope they get that together. I hope Boosie really get himself together because he really glorifies this whole lifestyle of how he grew up. And don't get me wrong, I'm not being naive. People do grow up like that, but shit, at some point you need to change and do something different because you got people soaking that up like kids and think that's the way to go, and got everybody out here trying to be a thug and be on some. I'm in the streets and shit. I'm pushing weight and trying to get the bag, and that's not the way to get the bag. Not doing illegal things that can get yourself killed. Come on now, come on now. It's just sad, and I really hate the fact that people be glorifying the hood that hood shit. Oh, I can't stand it. And that's one thing about me. I ain't never been, one of those people that, oh, I want to get down with the crew. Hell no, I want to get away from the motherfucking crew. I wants to stay near, clear, and far away from those type of people. I don't like that shit. I don't like hood events. Hell no, fuck that shit. Don't nobody know how to act. Oh, it's a hood day. I ain't going to that shit. Y'all can go out there. Uh. See, when you have lived around that shit, you try to get away from that shit. I ain't like everybody else. People can adapt to their environment. I can't. I don't want to adapt to those. I don't want to adapt to the gangster shit, that hood shit. I don't want to adapt to that shit. Growing up and living around in that shit, that was terrible as hell. Hell, oh my goodness, I'm still traumatized behind that shit. Hearing gunshots almost every night, ducking and dodging. Hell, being in a house with bits are coming in upstairs and downstairs, breaking windows, lights, and stuff like that. Just, yeah, I just don't want. I don't like that type of lifestyle. Uh-uh. That's why I never understood why people. I mean, I just never understood why people would want to just always be on that type of thing. I need to be hood. I need to be gangster. And my thing is, a lot of people that's from the suburbs, they really want to be in it. And it's like y'all niggas was silver spoon fed, and y'all want to go to the trenches. Oh my goodness! Anytime I'm around the white folks area, I'm saying, just white folks in general, the nice the manicured lawns and the cookie cutter houses. I love it. That type of environment. hmm I don't want to be around a bunch of bendos, and winos and crackheads, folks asking you for your shit that you don't work hard for to get, and they want to try to find a way to get it. Hell no, I want to be around them niggas. Hell no. Mm. Because they will be the same niggas that will try to break up in your shit when you ain't in your shit, but you want to be quote unquote cool with that. Fuck that. At some point, we have to elevate as a race when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. All this free this and checking your people. Why the fuck do I need to check on my peoples? And why in the fuck is my peoples out there doing some shit for me to be checking on them on? Deal with your consequences. I ain't coming to save you. And I know that may sound so messed up, but it's the truth. Yeah, I be so fed up with that shit. I don't know what to do. I be fed up, you guys. I don't like that shit. That shit is just a turn off to me. I'll be like, here come another thug. It's trying to get right. Well, that hooker. Oh no, here come another nigga on some thuggish shit. Oh, here we go again. Got to hear that type of talk, and I can't stand it. I just really can't stand it. Mm-mm. I can't stand it because it just leads. It's only going to lead to is jail or death. But that's what y'all want to glorify. Go right ahead. Go right to those death traps, to those clubs packed full of people. One way. It's only one way in, one way out. Yeah. You won't catch me. I don't like being around a bunch of people, anyways. But you won't catch me those type of spaces. Not at all. I ain't here for it. I am not here for it. So don't be trying to invite me to somebody's house and it's a hood day and we finna have it and we gonna have a bunch of motherfuckers that I don't even know and don't really probably fuck with me and don't even like me. No, I don't want to be around them. I'm good. Mm-mm. I am good. I am good. All it takes is an argument. And all of a sudden, folks want to shoot and anybody fight no more. Everybody want to shoot and shit. Like, mm-mm. No, sir, no. I be good on. I be so good on stuff like that. And I have always. I would say I have been feeling like this for years. I just never understood people that had it good better than I did. We want to result to turn back to doing something. Well, I would say turning to the trenches, turn to the trenches to just be with the hood folks. Hell, I'm from the hood, but shit, hell, I ain't hood. I'm ghetto, but I'm not hood. Shit. It's a difference. It's a difference. Folks be thinking, "Oh, I'm from the hood. I'm gangster." Nah, we all know what gangsters do. They do illegal shit. hmm And they out there really doing it. It's only a select few that can do that type of shit. I'm just keeping it real. It is. I'm not trying to be naive to it, but it is. Everybody can't do. The whole shebang when it comes to that lifestyle. You know, especially the ones that are young. You got some young niggas out here that can do that shit, but even that comes to an extent because folks would look at you and size you up and start cheating you out of your product and your money. Mm, did you know that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, and don't be white because they really gonna try to get over on your ass. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody that's non-black and trying to get into that that type of lifestyle, they would get over on your motherfucking ass. Okay, they would go up on the prices on your ass, all because of your color of your skin. I done seen it happen. Too many niggas. I done seen too many niggas that have gotten finessed in the matter of seconds, all because they want to get beat down. Mm. And my thing is, these folks out here still repping these sits and the Bloods and the Crips and all Pyro. Well, not Pyro, but what is that other one? Folks and stuff like that. Look, me personally, I find that to be a problem too. Because it's like y'all can rep a street name, you know, a street name and a hood a lot faster than you will represent, your heavenly Father. That's crazy to me. We got a neighborhood called Hangle Hill here, but the people that repping that shit, they don't even know what that really means. It really means hang a nigga, but they want to rep that. They want to rep Hangle Hill. Hangle Hill, yeah. I think it's spelled Hanger. I think Hill. Yeah. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Hanger, but that's a hood here. I won't be I, even though even though I am I would say my family is from a Pacific spot in the city, which I'm not gonna name. But I don't be going around repping that stuff. I mean, all that stuff is done and over now. All these, I feel like it's a bunch of offsprings. Some that can do it, some can't. That's why a lot of them, the ones that can't, that's why the ones that can't, they be the main ones on the news, or we'll be reading about them losing their life. You know, it just ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. But at the same time, I'm not naive to some people's circumstances because sometimes they just that's what they are. That's really what all they know. So, but hopefully they will change and get up on out of that because that's really not the way to go. You know, that's really not the way to go. Mm-mm. looking over your shoulder, paranoid, smoking back to back, you know. Oh my goodness. It's real. And I don't think it's never gonna change. I don't think it's never gonna change. Mm-mm. But anywho, moving on to the next topic. Panel killers. Panel killers. These panel killers. I would suggest some of you big time people that get, well, I was saying some of you heavy hitters, you know, to keep, I would say to keep your subscriber up, your subscriber count up, I would suggest you start, I would suggest some of you guys block some of these people from getting on your channel and don't even let them up. You know, don't even let them up because there has been a lot of people that I've been watching and I have been turned off from the panel just because they got one or two people on the panel that is just really not making any sense and don't bring anything to the conversation. They just, oh my goodness, just talking to hear themselves speak. And I just click off. I just click off. I'm like, oh, I ain't got time for this. And I'm sure you know what? And I'm sure I'm probably not the only one out there that does that. Anytime you see somebody on the panel that you are not too fond of, I'm clicking off. I'm not, and it's sad because, I'm trying to support you, but you supporting somebody that I ain't too much feeling. And it's like they just ruining the whole damn show. It just takes the whole fun out of it. Like, damn, why you gotta have that enough up there? Like, y'all ain't got tired of them yet? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got tired of making a fool out of them yet? Damn. But you know what? Some folks like to be used and made an ass out of. They do. They like to be used and made an ass out of. So therefore, ain't too much I can say on it. Because if you like me, if you like being made an ass out of and people are laughing at you and not with you, go right ahead. Continue on with that behavior. Continue on with that pitiful ass behavior because some of you guys are too damn old to be acting the way that y'all acting right now. And I mean that shit. Too damn old. Some of the shit that y'all been saying over the years, oh my goodness, what's wrong with you? Like, sometimes I think some of you people out there need to put the drugs down and the bottle, okay, and get in tune with self. Cause y'all, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, and you make people, and you know what? You make the people that hold on. You make people think that something is wrong with you. For real. Like something is seriously wrong with you. You think, but they think it's cute coming on here like that. I think it's disgusting. I feel like you're lowering. Well, I don't want to say that, but I just feel like you're putting yourself in a bad light. Everything shouldn't be seen or said, especially in front of a camera. I mean, good grief. Fix that stuff. Fix that. Because, a lot of people be making decisions on here, myself included, in the past, I have did this. Came on here and just doing too much. And then be regretting it. And so for you, and I want this to be known. If you don't want to have any regrets, just choose not to even pick up your phone. Just be an onlooker and watch from the bushes. You ain't got to be seen all the time. You ain't got to be heard all the time. Because 9 times out of 10, everybody ain't trying to hear you. It's just best to sit back and relax and enjoy the show. It's embarrassing. Hell, I don't embarrass myself a few times, hitting a link or two, or just deciding to get on a little, a little bit discombobulated. Not myself. Well, I was myself, but I was just under the influence. Yeah. It's after a while. You gotta change that up. Change it up for the better, not for nobody else. Do it for you. Because in the end, any of your family members or anybody that may know you, they may see this one day. They may see this. You know, it's gonna be out there, and you may be at a different place in your life, and you may not want people to see you in that type of light. Hell, do you think I like seeing? I used to look. I'm gonna tell you like this. I used to hate people that was around me recording me when I was under the influence because I did not like seeing myself like that. Even though I was in the moment, I was having fun. But when you wake up and realize what you were saying and how you was acting, that is not a good look. It's horrible. I don't ever want to see myself on no camera, let alone on TV. You know, or well, I'm say TV or a reality or maybe a reality show, anything dealing with a camera, and then it's recording me under the influence. Mm-mm. No, sorry, no. You know. Now, I would say if you to the ones if you can handle it and you keep it, you keep it PG-13, not too rated R. Kudos to you. You know, I like people like that. I like people that can handle they liquor and not act a fool. But for the ones that don't know how to handle their liquor and they get on here acting and doing and saying any other type of ways, ooh, it's time to y'all take a break for real, for real. Go to rehab. Go to rehab. Sign your ass up real quick. Hell, take your ass down to the state hospital. Shit, to see what's going on with you. Because I really do feel like some of these people out here think this is normal, and it's not. It may be normal to you, because they may be your daily routine, but and on my end and other people's end, no, there's an issue right there. Something going on. Somebody's not happy. Somebody's going through something. Yeah, and you're trying to cover it up, but the more you try to cover it up, the more you're telling yourself. The more you try to cover up how on the whatever you are going through on the inside, it will show on your face, and it will, and definitely through your words. It will. It'll be telling, because you know what? People can say a whole lot without saying nothing. Well, I would say without saying enough. I'm trying to tell you, be mindful. Be mindful. I'm just saying, be mindful. Be mindful on how you want to be perceived out here. I don't know what happened to self-respect and some dignity and some morals and values. What happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of these people that's older than us, you guys, my peers and people that's under me, we supposed to be looking at them as examples, you know, on what we should be like when we get older into that age. But now, it's a total opposite. Thank you for showing me on what not to be like when I get that age. Hell, the more I see people get on here acting a fool and showing this and showing that, makes me want to be on my ass. It really makes me want to step on my ass at 24/7. Have no slip ups. Hell, be more private. Yeah, I think YouTube is an outlet to be honest and open, but sometimes people be a little bit too open and honest about their business, and then they get mad when you talk to them about their business because they done decided because they have decided to come over here and talk to you about their business. I'm just saying. Hopefully, I'm not being too harsh. This is just the truth on how I truly feel. Mm-hmm. Some may disagree with me. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I'm not trying to hide it, but it's just how I feel. You know, that's just how I be feeling. I be feeling for some of y'all out there that's old enough and y'all be doing that shit. Y'all be getting on here acting like that. Y'all just that's not a good look. I'd be so embarrassed. I was oh my goodness. I wouldn't even want to talk. I would look if I was related to some of you guys that was on here acting like that. I would be just not be wanting to talk to you. I would just be like, you're embarrassing. You're embarrassing. Not only me but the fam. Watch what you do. You know. But I refuse to babysit and pacify a grown ass man or woman on here. I'm not doing that. You make that bed, you lay in it. Because you chose to get on camera being all high and drunk and out of your mind. For the quick old night. But it really was for some attention. hmm Ain't that much attention in the world to be having. Well, really for people to be making a fool out of me. And I'm sitting up there acting as if they with me. No, they ain't with you. Mm-mm. They ain't with you. Hopefully, folks will wake up and learn and smell and really wake up and smell the coffee. That folks are just using you to boost their channels up. Oh my goodness. And that's now honestly for me, that's an insult within itself. I'm like, good grief. Wake up. Because a person is look, I don't mess around with people that don't like me. Mm-mm. I do not mess around with people that don't like me. If you don't like me, you don't like me, baby. I'm gonna stay far away from you. Because I refuse to be made an ass out of. Trying to get back in your good graces. You hear that? Trying to get back in your good graces. Trying to and then once you get back in their good graces, you're still being made a complete plum clown ass out of. And you want somebody to be feeling sad and crying and want somebody to cry about it. And some sympathy. Oh no. No, no. Me no no. Me do know. Shit, no, no, sir. Mm-mm. Grown folks, we gotta do better when it comes to the YouTube. Shit, we gotta do better. And you notice I'm saying we, because I done made some mistakes like that too, which is why I'm not singling anybody out. See, when you know that you have fuck ups too, hey, that goes to show the maturity within yourself. Mm-hmm. Because I done did some of that same shit I'm talking about, and I didn't like it, baby. It was time to change. That's like me personally going back and forth with individuals. Man, uh, one or two videos or three or four. That's it. We're not going to be talking about the same things. Like I said the other night, a lot of this shit is redundant. It's irrelevant. All you're hearing is the same damn what they call so quote unquote reads and the insult. That's all it really is. The same shit over and over again. Damn, when do you folks get tired of saying the same goddamn thing over and over again? Ugh. Y'all ain't tired yet? No, they ain't tired yet. They need to be. Because hell, I'm tired. That's why I'm unsubscribing. Real quick, fast, in a hurry. I ain't got time for that. That's just irritating. Like, y'all ain't tired. All you doing is saying the same damn thing. That's why I don't be supporting everybody like that anymore, like I used to. Because then you have 9 out of 10, it's the same talk. That's boring to me. If you ask me, that's really boring. Boring as hell. Boring as hell. Sometimes people need to learn how to switch things up. Go cook. Go walk. You know what I'm saying? Go take a tour or of a museum or something. Go to a concert. Vlog about that. But all this, I want to get online and and just do the same old thing over and over and over and over again. Boring. Some of you guys out there are boring just like my ass. Boring. No one's gonna be watching or hitting that like button. It's gonna be boring. Boring ass shows. It's gonna be so boring to the point that it's gonna be so boring and redundant to the point you're gonna be saying goodbye, you guys. It's gonna be one of those I'm leaving YouTube. Are you now? Are you leaving this time? Are you gonna leave for a day or two and then come back? Yeah. Because you know how that goes. I'm leaving YouTube. You'll be back tomorrow. Stop playing. I'm just saying. But see, that's the bipolarness in them. Can't make their minds up. Too stressed. Trying to keep up with that. Well, really, they ain't keeping up no damn image. They keep up with the wrong image. But I didn't even get a chance to finish my snack. Damn. I really wanted a meal. But it's all right. I guess I just have to eat these fish sticks and fries. Even though I wanted a pizza I wanted a piece of. I really wanted one tomorrow, but I can't do that. My weekend is ruined because I got to do some. I'm not gonna say that on here, but I got to go do some stuff that I really don't feel like doing right now because it should have been already done a couple of weeks ago. Ugh, I gotta be dealing with that shit. Don't really want to deal with that. Mm-mm. I swear, oh, I wish 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 I was in another state, far, far away sometimes, because I get tired of dealing with this. I get tired of dealing with the same type of work. If that makes any sense, I just get sick and tired of doing certain things. When it comes to certain people that don't know how to let shit go to the trash, it's just like, damn, y'all still holding on to this and that, holding on to this and that. Let it go. You don't need it no more. You know, that's one thing about me, you guys. I would never ever be a hoarder. I would never ever be a hoarder. Mm-mm, never. I'm so quick nowadays. I'm so quick to throw a lot of shit in the trash. Not everything, but just certain things. Ugh. But I'm gonna try to get some rest. Hopefully, I wonder if it's. I wonder if it's 12 already. It probably is. See, since I'm Central Standard Time, New York is an hour ahead, and the East Coast is 2 hours behind. Yeah, it's time for me to get my ass in the bed. I wish I stayed on the East Coast. Cause yeah, I mean the West Coast. I mean, yeah, the West Coast hours 2 hours behind. Yeah, yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. I don't want people to be up here saying you said that wrong. I know I said it wrong. That's why I'm trying to correct myself. But yeah, I just can't wait till time go back. It's gonna be lovely when time go back. Boy, 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 I can't wait to get a little extra hour in. I love that. But on that note, you guys, I think I done said enough. I think I done said enough. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I don't know who all came through to listen to my boring ass this time around, but I thank you guys for the support. And you guys be stressed and I mean you guys be blessed and not stressed. Ooh, I rebuke that. You guys do not be stressed because stress kills. Okay, I'm out of here, you guys. Peace. Out to my face.